All right, good evening, everyone. As promised, 6 p.m. I like to be pretty pertinent on that 6 p.m. start time. So hopefully, when people get on here, they can tell me they can hear me okay. We'll go over some this past Memorial Day weekend tournaments and talk about the upcoming weather this weekend. And I actually got to fish at Miller's Ferry yesterday evening for a little while, me and Charles Franklin, so I can tell you what we found and didn't find and tell you what my opinion is on what's going on. So, but yeah, y'all let me know you can hear me. I appreciate everybody tuning in. It's I know it's been warm, and I've been in Florida for the last week and enjoyed the weather down there. Had some good weather, and I know here we got some wind storms and stuff that came through Alabama. So, hope everybody's safe and didn't get too much damage from it. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I got a few people jumping on here. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. If y'all would please make a comment, you can hear me, because, like I say every show, I've been known in the past to run this thing several minutes with before I realized that my mic was muted or something. So, but let's see, guys. We'll go over the weekend's weather while we got some people tuned in. Let's see. I do this weather in Camden because it's a central area right there in the Black Belt, so you can pretty much that's what this show covers and everything. So Saturday, the high 78, southeast winds 5 to 10. Looks like you got a 70% chance of rain. I don't know how. It's still a little early, guys. It's Wednesday, so Sunday, high of 82, southeast winds 5 to 10, 80% chance of rain. So looks like we're gonna get some rain this weekend. I don't know how much. I don't know if it's early morning. It's really hard to tell until it gets here, guys. So be aware of that. When I was at Miller's Ferry yesterday, the water was still stained. It looked good to me. And the water looked great. Didn't have much trash in it. So, but looks like it's going to be a wet weekend. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but you don't never know. Hopefully it rains early in the morning or something, or it rains late at night and it don't mess up the day. So, well, let's go over some tournaments. I know Maddie's tournament, the Heritage tournament, they fished Saturday, and I think they zeroed the weights, and then they fished Monday. Appreciate it, Scott. Thank you. I just took a screenshot of the winning weights off her page. It looks like Kenneth Roman and Sam Noble, they had 1583 that final day. They won $3,500. They won Big Daddy's bounty of $800. Congratulations to them. Y'all can see right there, second place, third place, Corey and Grace Smith. Corey's a friend of mine. They had 1483. This is the second day. It's not a 2-day total, guys. This is, I'm not sure how it laid out, but I think the top 10 fished the second day. And but it looks like they had pretty good success. I figured they'd catch some bigger weights than that, but 5 bass for 1583 is pretty good. I figured we'd get those 20-pound sacks. We just hadn't seen it. And Miller's Ferry's been acting kind of funny this spring. I know it goes through cycles, but congratulations to the winner of Maddie's tournament there. So let's see. Scott D's tuned in. I'll post a picture right there. There's Scott D and Derek Howard. They won the Delta Crappie Series. They come to Miller's Ferry and fished out of Bridgeport. They had 7 crappie you see in that picture weighed 1123. Congratulations to them. They were some good fishermen fishing that tournament. Jason Domain and Scott Mitchell and all of them. I think Jason come in second, Scott Mitchell come in third. But congrats to Scott Dees and them. They caught some fish, man. He had an interesting story, guys. I don't know if you watched the show last weekend, but I talked to Scott Dees yesterday, and I was telling you how Colby turned his bait over, and we started catching some fish. And Scott told me yesterday they actually culled all 7 fish in one place, and he said they had a big fish that they couldn't get to commit, and he told me they actually turned the bait over, just like we were talking on the show, and caught that, and it was a 194, and they won big fish. So that's a pretty awesome thing that it actually works. But hey, when you're trying to get a fish to commit, bass, crappie, anything, and you can see it on live scope, you get to see how that fish reacts. But Scott told me they tried minnows, they tried all different colors, and they flipped that bait over and caught their big fish and culled them. So Old Tim Maddox, that's my buddy up here from the house. He said, good evening, got a limited slabs on Bankhead yesterday. There you go. Good deal. Old Michael Harriet, hey, buddy, how you doing, man? I'm sure catfishing hopefully is fixing to pick up, Michael. I ain't heard a lot about it. I know Miller's Ferry's been acting weird, and I'll go into a little while we're talking about it. Me and Charles Franklin went down there yesterday and put in at Shell Creek and tootled around, and we probably caught 15 crappie and have 5 or 6 keepers, have one nice fish. But man, they just haven't. They haven't piled in there yet. Usually it's the second week in June for me personally before they really get into those tops where I can catch some fish. But the ones that bit. But I would say that you got about another week or two, and then it'll be really good down there in Miller's Ferry. And I say really good. It's normal for June, but June last year was a great month for me at Miller's Ferry. But fish were still they were there. A lot of small fish, which is which happens this time of year. But there'll be some bigger fish coming in there. So, like I said, I know Tom Bigby's still fishing okay. Derek and them's catching them. I talked to Mike Leckins. Mike Leckins opened up a restaurant back up in Thomasville. He was telling me so. I talked to him yesterday, so I'll be eating lunch down there because everybody knows I started a new job with Rayco Industrial, so I'll be around Camden. And if you see me, be sure to stop, say hey. I ate at Larry's Drive-In yesterday. I ate lunch there. So, but yeah, if you see me in town, hey, holler at me and stop me and talk to me, and I can put some names with some faces and stuff. But Michael Harry, there you go. Michael here said I took home first place out of Cooter's Pond a couple weeks ago. Yeah, they had that up there. I did see that Alabama Catfish Series. Congrats, Mike. I don't know if I told you or not, but appreciate it. But bass fishing, man, I haven't really kept up with. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, the crappie fishing, I know it's just been fishing bad. There's no other word for it. I mean, I've been in Florida wearing them out. If you ever get an opportunity to go down to Lake Talcon or Seminole, just be careful. But I caught close to 400 crappie last week in my trips I went, and it's unbelievable, guys. But you get a chance to go. If you go, I mean, you're welcome to text me or call me, and I'll try to give you some general information where I was fishing. It's no secret. It just doesn't get fished like we fish. They troll a lot down there, which nothing wrong with that. But the fish are moving, and they're starting to school up down there. And hopefully Miller's Ferry will pick up, and I can post a tailgate full of Miller's Ferry crappie. I hope to anyway, because I know there's a lot of great fishermen down there looking forward, to catching some fish. But you're going to have off years, guys, cycle-wise, bass, crappie, just the way it is. I mean, river systems, it just replenishes itself, and I don't think there's nothing bad happening, and no anything that's let's see. If you're ever at Rayco's shop behind Bama Budweiser, Selma, walk over. Okay, I sure will, man. I've got to go over there. I've got to go down there. I'll be through there. I may be through there tomorrow, Michael, but I will, man. I sure stop by there. I sure will. Let's see. Scott Lerlone. I know the catfish are on fire in Alabama River below Henry Dam have caught. There you go. Appreciate you sharing that with us, Scott. Like I said, hey, there's some catfish. I didn't see many jugs out or anything, but there you go, right there. Scott said they're on fire below Henry Dam. I actually drove from Selma. I went down 41 to Camden, was driving along the river there. Headed to Camden to eat some lunch, but like I said, I appreciate all y'all tuning in and all these sponsors. Like I said, Harris Farms, Parker and LeRae, they got a bunch of peaches in down there. She told me that their vegetables should be in the second week of June. So if you ordered any bushels of peas and whatnot, and be sure to get with them. They've got. I was through there yesterday. They got a load of peaches in, and I know they've been selling the fire on them. I've seen some plums, seen some cucumbers, bunch of tomatoes are out. Got beautiful tomatoes. They're putting them in the boxes out there. Be sure to tell them I sent y'all through there. They're staying pretty busy, and they got some good products. But always, like I said, man, shop local, guys. Harris Farm sponsors the show. Hunters Run, Camden, Monroeville, and Rayco Industrial. Even though I work for them, he sponsored the show before I started working with them. So we just worked something out. But be sure to shop local as much as you can, guys. They're good folks. There's nothing wrong with doing business with good folks. And that's what this show's about. And man, it's come full circle to me. I get to see people posting fish and catching fish that watches Crappie Cast, watches this podcast, and we've helped and shared tips too. And man, when they send me pictures, and it really fires me up. I carried a guy to Talcon, Tony Cook, last Thursday, and we slaughtered them. And man, then I seen him Monday, and he said he had 40 crappie, and I mean, that made me happy. He said, "Hey, I found me some fish and caught them." So that's what we do this stuff for too. But sponsors help, push this thing along. Don't get me wrong, but we do it for the love of crappie fishing, the love of outdoors, especially with this show. And local, like I said, sponsors and local businesses. If you can, if you can spend money with them, please do. But like I said, it looks like a wet weekend. I hope it changes, guys. It's not going to be too warm. Looks like it's going to be cloudy. Hopefully the rain comes in. But it's a 70% chance of rain Saturday in Camden and 80 Sunday. So we're actually Crappie Cast camp. We're going to be in Eufaula, and I hope they miss the rain down there too. I know it had a 40-50% chance, but it's still a little early for sure. But let's see. Ryan saying I need Derek Howard to show me how to catch a one-man limit at Slab's north side of Coffee. Yeah. I've seen where he posted some of those, Ryan, where he caught some fish up there above it. But, the man spends time on the water. Me and Big Daddy always said, you can't make up for time on the water. I mean, you know where not to fish. That's the number one thing. I always remember that. When you fish a lot of water, you'll know where not to fish, and that is a plus. And you'll know where to be looking, and hopefully they're there. If they're not, hey, to look around, mark some cover, and go home. But hey, there's a lot of fish being caught in that Tom Bigby in the low end. I've never fished that. I would love to go down there. I don't know it that well, but hopefully this new job with Rayco Industrial, I'll be down there a good bit. And hey, I get to run out there in the evenings and stuff and try to find some fish. And I'll be visiting a bunch of plants. But I will just say this, guys, if you work at a plant, a facility, paper mill, anything like that, and you could use our services at Rayco Industrial, hey, reach out to me. Because, hey, I use this as networking as anything. And I promise you I'll do what I need to do to make sure work gets done, and you'll be seeing my face. But I'll need to reach out to people and on here, and I thank y'all for tuning in. But let's see. I hope I ain't missing anything. Let me go through my pictures and brands. Like I said, I just about did. This is in June, guys, the second, June 15th, the Catfish Jugging Open. CT Ward's, Lofton's Bait Shop, Roland Cooper State Park, Hunter's Run, Dunn Sports, Coast to Coast Hardware. There's your jugging tournament. They had it in March, and they're going to have another one on June 15th. I think this one will be a pretty good one. I'm sure your long line jugs will be in play. Big Daddy loved to promote this stuff, but I seen Dunn Sports posted it, and I took the picture off there and shared it. But please do, if you want to participate in that, it's June 15th. I know Maddie's tournament. She's got another tournament coming up. There it is, June the 8th, right there on their summer series, the second part of their summer series right there at Bridgeport. The Bridgeport Team Trail right there. Didn't want to forget that. Appreciate it. But like I said, go through Harris Farms, see Parker and Luray, pick you up some vegetables, pick you up some sausage. I seen some thick pork chops down there. I had to get out of there the other day. But just be supporting all those local businesses, guys. I mean, you don't realize it helps them tremendously, and lets them know that what I'm doing is paying off for them. But I mean, they got tomatoes. I mean, Lord, I seen green tomatoes. They're. She told me, like I said, the vegetables. They have sweet corn now. The vegetables and everything will be ready. But I'll go by there and get you some. But I'm hoping I don't forget anything. Congratulations, Scott D and Derek Howard, on their win the Delta Crappie Series. Scott and them's good folks, and he told me the story, and they fished hard and won that tournament. I congratulate them. So they'll be having their championship pretty soon. I know the Alabama Crappie Trail will be having theirs June, and I'm sure Dip and be having their Delta Crappie Series soon. But I know the kids are out on vacation, on summer vacation, all the school. So hey, be sure to get your kids out there, guys, and carry them fishing, and teach them the outdoors, guys. And we got every planting season's coming up soon for everybody. The deer show's in July, and we'll be more. Hopefully, I can get some some deer hunters on here to talk and everything as this thing keeps evolving. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say about fishing because, like I said, I went yesterday. I caught them on a pink head and a blue body. It was ATX bait. Matter of fact, it was a blue shad and a pink body. That's what I caught them on for some reason. Blue, Miller's Ferry, they like blue. And the fish that bit, guys. I mean, we caught 2 decent fish, but nothing, like I said, we didn't set the world on fire. We caught 15 maybe and 6, 7 keepers. We went out there too terribly long, but it kind of let me know I'm still too early. I mean, believe it or not, it's about the second week of June before they really get out there on those stumps and stuff where I catch those fish. So we're still a little early, but hopefully I'll get to fish there several evenings and I'll be able to give you a better report because I know everybody's itching to get out there and catch some crappies. So I promise you, as soon as I catch them, I will post it and let you know ASAP. That way you can go out there and get you some fish because they owe it to you because everybody's put a lot of hard work and time in this spring and it's just been fishing bad. Can't do anything about it. You're going to have years like that. So, but hey, use your electronics, get out there, find you some stuff. Like I said, get you some minnows and whatever it takes, whatever you have confidence in, get out there. Look forward to seeing everybody next Wednesday. Thank all the sponsors. Like I said, it looks like a wet weekend. I hope it changes, guys, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in. Crappie Cast tomorrow night. Y'all be sure to tune in it. We'll be dropping some tips and telling some stories similar to what we're talking about. We're getting ready to go to Eufaula. And hopefully we're going to catch some fish. It should be setting up good for us. Michael, we'll go, buddy. Let it get warm. We'll go. I promise you. A lot of people don't book a lot of stuff with me in the summer. Hey, I will set the water on fire catching fish, man. I promise you when it gets hot. I get that umbrella out. Hey, I got a fan. My tough days are over, buddy. So I'll get out there and get under that umbrella and go fishing. But yeah, Mike, I'll be in touch with you. We'll definitely go. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Premier Outdoor Living, my buddy Kobe right there. He knows I carried him down there in August, and he was kind of looking at me crazy. And he told his granddad we were catching them. He thought we were lying, but hey, you can catch a lot of fish when it gets hot, guys. So, I don't, man, Bill, who do you know that can do a boat route near Birmingham? I don't know, man, Bill, to be honest with you. I wish I did know. If anybody knows on here, comment or send Bill a message because I don't know who wraps. My boat's painted, so, but if I had an older fiberglass boat or one wrapped or one protected, I'd sure wrap it. For sure. But I'm not going to drag this thing out. Everybody needs to, get ready for church and spend time with their families and get ready for dinner. Hey, Rusty. There you go, Tony. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you too, buddy. We're going to be down at Eufaula Crappie Cast Camp this weekend. Some people getting down there Thursday. I'll be getting down there Friday. And hopefully we're going to catch some fish. We're going to fry some fish, have some fellowship, have a good time. There's old Bert. Appreciate Bert tuning in. Tony said we're going to load the boat. I think Tony, John, and I are going to get to fish together Friday. So it might be epic. If it does, guys, I promise you, if we do, I'm going to go live. I'm not going to share a bunch of spots with nobody and all that stuff. I just want to let y'all see what goes down when John and I get in the boat. I'm not making any promises. So, but it should be epic if I can go live and watch us catch those fish. But be sure to pay attention Friday. Have your phone close by in case I do go live. So, but I appreciate Rayco Industrial, Hunters Run, Monroeville, Camden, and Parker and Luray at Harris Farms right there. Appreciate it. And hopefully we're going to have y'all some fish, and I'll get you a report. But there you go. Michael Keith said reach out to John Brian Hale. He can put your – there you go. Now, Jake doesn't wrap them, Brad. Him and Tim wrapped one boat, and they said they wouldn't probably do it again because it's some work. But Jake and them make decals. So, hey, let's get off here. Everybody pay attention to the weather. I know it's supposed to, be rainy and stuff, but if you can get out, go out there and enjoy the outdoors. Be safe. I hope everybody had a great holiday. Appreciate all the veterans and those people that sacrificed their lives and stuff so we can do podcasts and go fishing and talk about silly crappie and catfish and bass and do all this stuff. I appreciate it big time because I'm glad to live in a free country. And It's not the best country as of right now, but it is the best country in the world to me. So I enjoy it, and I appreciate everybody that works hard and keeps us protected. And I don't get too political on these shows, but I really do appreciate it. We'll see y'all next Wednesday live, 6 p.m. Message me if you got any questions, if I can help you with your units or anything that I can tell you what not to do anyway. But appreciate Tony Adams tuning in. I'll see you this weekend, Tony, Rusty, Bert, all you guys that tuned in and made comments. Thank y'all for watching. Tim Maddox, Mitch Blunt, appreciate y'all. Scott Dees. I'll be eating lunch with Scott Dees here soon. Hopefully I get to do it next week if he ain't gone to the coast, down to Mobile working. So y'all be careful. Please be safe. Everybody enjoy spending time with your family. We'll see y'all next Wednesday live. Appreciate y'all.